Hi, Captain. I see you, and you're doing good work. Now let's lean into a leadership tool, recognition, the power of acknowledgement. Now recognition, it just means acknowledging and appreciating the good work of others, the good work of those people on your team, your teammates, your coaches, the staff, whoever that might be. And it could be in those formal scenarios where those handing out awards or man of the match, but it's also, and this is what I want us to focus on, those informal bits of recognition. You know, the pats on the back, those words of encouragement, the fist bumps. And my gut is saying that you're already doing this, but the point of this exercise is to bring it from the unconscious into the conscious so that we can be intentional of who we're recognizing in our teams. Now, just before we dive into the exercise, let me just share 2 different reasons why I think this is such a powerful yet undervalued or underused leadership skill, and a skill that I think all captains should have in their toolkit. So the first one is that recognition equals repetition. So what I mean by that is that if you see a good behavior and you recognize that behavior, it's going to have a way greater chance of getting repeated. Way greater chance. So that's reason number 1. Reason number 2 is that if you recognize me, you appreciate me, you acknowledge me, I will feel valued. I'll feel like a valuable member of this team, which will directly contribute to motivation and team cohesion because I want to be part of this team. Wonderful. But let's go ahead now and dive into the actual exercise here. So the first step, what I want you to do, think back to your last team interaction, and I want you to think of 1 to 5 people on your team who did something well in that situation. So just take that moment. I'm going to give us 60 seconds now just to think that through. What good behaviors did that person have, did those people have? Go for it. Wonderful. On to step 2 now. So this is looking ahead, and what I want you to think through in this next 60 seconds is just saying, when can I recognize that person? And how do I want to do it? And here, just the main thing that I want to put into your head is that it's authentic to you, that it's in a way that feels right to you and to the person receiving it. And so it could be just a little message, it could be a note, it could be a little chat. If it makes sense to recognize them in front of other people on the team, fantastic. But right now, take 60 seconds just to think through, when are you going to see them next? Or do you want to make sure that you see them, or you want to organize that time? So go for it, 60 seconds, looking ahead. How are you going to recognize them in a way that's authentic to you? Go for it. Nice work. Okay, now let me just issue a challenge to you. As you go forward in your captaincy journey, my challenge to you is to see if you can recognize one person every day for the next week, to start to build this into a habit, because we know that it is going to have real impact in your team. Now just be careful of these red flags as you go about recognizing different people. So the first one is favoritism. Only recognizing people in your small circle or your friends or your pals. Make sure that as you're recognizing and appreciating and acknowledging the good work of others, that you're looking forward into the whole team. The second one, and I alluded to this already, but don't be insincere with your recognition or your praise. Don't just do it for a tick box because I said, Jono said to do this once a day. Make sure that it is sincere, that it's authentic to you. Now the last red flag is only focusing on the end results and not recognizing and acknowledging the effort or the improvement along the way. Those are equally important, and make sure that they're part of your recognition and your leadership as well. Brilliant. Recognition equals repetition, and recognition shows value. Good luck.